Hi guys, Ice here. Welcome to Lucario's Adventure. This is just me reading a story that I made on Google Docs. Not like an actual anime. Sorry, it's just I popped in 2 pieces of gum. This is just a Docs story that I created about Lucario and stuff. It's actually really entertaining. I only have one picture in it, and it's just a picture of Lucario. That's what Lucario looks like. He's one of the best Pokemon in the thing. He's one of my favorite Pokemons, like next to Rayquaza and Groudon. I mean, I don't like Groudon that much, but he's one of my favorites. He's one of the best Pokemon. Alright, so I'll use my mouse as where I'm at. So just follow the mouse. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need to share this to my friends. And there were last names in it, but I took them out for privacy reasons. I mean, not Ash Ketchum. Ash Ketchum's in this. Alright. Let's begin with the story. That's about a minute and a half of talking. Lucario has been woke up. I'll edit that later. Because I just read the entire story and edited out everything that I thought was bad. I just finished this. Woke up by noises in the house. What is going on? He wondered. I must go investigate, he thought. He got out of his bed in the guest room to look around. He stumbled upon something scary. His trainer, Enzo, was held hostage. Well, I mean, in this example, I'm Enzo, but older. I'm older than I am. I'm only 11. His trainer, Enzo, was held hostage, strapped to a chair. This is basically me in a Pokemon world, okay? And, like, 29, in my college days. Strapped to a chair, Lucario yelled, "Let him go, or else." Enzo's kidnapper was not threatened, replying with an, "Oh yeah, come get me." After that taunt, Lucario had enough, and Mega Evolving, Mega Lucario used Aura Sphere and blasted him to the Skrelp Ocean, almost 200 miles away. Have fun with the squids! Because Lucario could talk, I think. I don't know. Lucario yelled as the man was sent flying. Lucario freed Enzo, and if you hear some disgusting chewing noise, it's just my gum. Lucario freed Enzo and went back to sleep. When Lucario was drifting to sleep, he wondered how the thief got past Enzo's college's top-tier security. When they woke up, they ate breakfast, then played Super Smash Bros. Until noon. At noon, Enzo realized that he was late to meet up with his friends Elijah and Ash. This is Ash Ketchum. Elijah, he's one of my friends. And he's more into Pokemon than I am, so thought I'd include him in this. At the Poke Center, when he and Lucario got there, Lucario ran to play with his friends Goomy and Pikachu, because Ash is Pikachu, Elijah's Goomy. Goomy is his favorite. Elijah and Ash's Pokemon. About time, Ash said. We've been waiting for half an hour for you, Elijah said. Sorry, we kind of got carried away playing Smash Bros. Lucario, this is what Enzo says. Sorry, we got carried away. Lucario ran into the Poke Center. I'm pretty sure this is his last part of dialogue, too. Like, his last sentence in the entire story. Followed by Goomy. Where's Pikachu? Ash asked, surprised. Team Rocket's here. Pikachu is still outside. Team Rocket fired a tranquilizer dart into his back. Let's go, Lucario said. They ran outside, found Pikachu asleep. Enzo's Rayquaza popped outside of the Pokeball in Enzo's back pocket. Because if I had any rare Pokemon, it'd be a Rayquaza. Rayquaza, not the best time, Enzo yelled. Oh my gosh, the twerps have a Rayquaza! Yelled Jessie. Because she has a really high voice and she calls Ash and his friends twerps. Even though they always get blasted off to the ozone layer. Not listening, Rayquaza charged Dragon Pulse. Lucario charged Aura Beam. Then both Rayquaza and Lucario released their powers, and Team Rocket was blasted away at the speed of light, yelling, "Blast it off again!" It's pretty funny doing that voice. Enzo's Pokemon have saved the day. Pikachu woke up in a hospital bed in the Poké Center with Goomy and Lucario standing beside him, waiting for him to wake up. Everyone let out a cheer when Pikachu got out of the bed and jumped onto Ash's shoulder. Enzo invited Ash and Elijah to his college dorm to play Super Smash Bros. Enzo dominated most of the time, and then an emergency. After dominated them most of the time, that's where I pretty much ended it, but took out the ending, extended it, because I extended it by 6 entire pages. Did a better ending. The kidnapper from the beginning was back, and he had a Trico. Okay, not really a good Pokemon, but he still challenged Enzo to a battle. The kidnapper also had a Magikarp, a Ghastly, and a Psyduck. A 4-on-4 battle. Enzo was a top-tier Pokemon collector, so for the battle, he used Gyarados, obviously Lucario and Rayquaza, and he had a Raichu. First, Enzo sent out Gyarados with a, "Gyarados, I choose you!" And the kidnapper sent out Trico. But Enzo's Gyarados was so overpowered that the grass on water weakness, that means that water types are weak to grass types, that's how it is in Pokemon, was not effective. First, Enzo yelled, "Gyarados, use Water Pulse." Water Pulse was so effective and fast that it was a one-hit KO before Kidnapper could even yell to dodge. Even with the grass on water weakness, Trico was annihilated on the first rush. Enzo, 4. Kidnapper, 3. Enzo took out Raichu, and the Kidnapper took out Magikarp. Kidnapper didn't know anything about Pokemon, because his favorite Pokemon was a Magikarp. Worst Pokemon ever. Raichu used Tackle, his worst move, and Magikarp was out cold after the dust from the impact. Enzo said, "You want Devil's Pact?" Devil's Pact was one of the moves that Enzo taught Lucario, along with Inferno, Outrage, and Purple Storm. In case you're wondering what those 3 moves are, no other Pokemon actually have them. Enzo taught those moves to Lucario. So he's the only Pokemon in the entire world that uses that move. But the Kidnapper had a secret Pokemon, a Snorlax. Not that bad, but it had a twist. It had 300 health, but it was so lazy that it had no attacks. Kidnapper sent out Snorlax, and Snorlax just yawned and fell asleep. This was Lucario's chance to make a move. Lucario used Inferno Outrage, but when Enzo's friends saw it, they were speechless. Inferno Outrage was an awesome display. Here's what happened. Suddenly, Lucario lit up with flames in his body and eyes. "Oh, stuff's gonna get loose now," Ash yelled out of excitement. Bolts of flame struck the ground, getting closer and closer to Snorlax as his eyes grew so big that they nearly popped out of their sockets as the bolts struck him, and Snorlax got a taste of Char-style TKO. Sorry I had to pause. My mom was asking if I wanted to go watch Sing. I'm not bringing my phone, though. It's copyrighted. Right. But he was still conscious and in the battle. Holy guacamole! Ash yelled. Left him out with a purple storm, Enzo yelled. Purple storm, again, left Enzo's friends without words. First, it started with purple clouds, at the thousands, as Lucario started to disappear into a fog of purple mist. Then, very loud crashes were heard as Lucario emerged from the mist, with the short spikes on his body turned into 2-foot-long purple bolts. Each cloud shot about 100 bolts at the same time, all aimed at Snorlax, and fortunately, all of them hit target. Now, that's 100,000 bolts right into him. Obviously now, Snorlax was out cold, but Kidnapper had a trick up his sleeve. He sent out the rest of his Pokemon to attack Lucario. You would think that all 4 were annihilated like they were, but he had a bunch more. But they all sucked. A tiny chance that Enzo took led to this. Let's show him what we mean by Devil's Pact, Enzo yelled. Lucario knew what Enzo meant by that and took it as a symbol to make his move. Devil's Pact has begun. The sky turned pitch black and Lucario took an unseen blade out of an invisible sheath and jumped all the way to the ozone layer, faced his blade to the ground, fell back down with a heroic yell, and when he finally made it to the ground, his blade dug into the dirt and a massive shockwave happened, shaking Ash and Elijah to the point where they tripped and fell down. Ow, bit my tongue. A black hole opened just for a second, sucked Kidnapper and his Pokemon in, then blasted them to an alternate dimension with literally nothing. Now that everything was out of the way, Enzo told his friends the truth. That's why you never see me in battle. After Lucario's first battle with Devil's Pact, you guys didn't even know me yet. I was famous for my creative moves, such as Inferno, Outrage, and Purple Storm. And everyone paid to see my battles. One guy thought his Gallade was better than me and challenged. That show pulled in a lot more people than normal because rumor had it that I had a new move and people wanted to see it. Well, that move was Devil's Pact, and you guys just saw it. Well, Gallade Guy and Kidnapper better make themselves comfortable, because it keeps you in there for eternity. And since everyone saw that move, other trainers, super fans, all of them, and since they saw my move, they never wanted to get hit with it. So it's either the guy didn't get the memo, or he tried kidnapping me and ransoming me for all the cash. Oh, that's why you have all that merchandise in your dorm, Elijah said. Had a feeling you would say that, Enzo replied. Now let's go to Five Guys for a burger or two. I'm hungry, Enzo said. And they all went over to Five Guys and all around the town trying to sell off some autographs. How were Ash and Elijah famous? That's a question for next time. This is just story 1, alright? Their backstory is probably going to be like down below how they were famous. And just in case you were wondering, Enzo already knows how famous they were. You know what? I'm gonna show you guys all of my the docs that I have. Alright, so this is just like a random one. It's just funny. It says, "What's up, everyone? Let's get ready to rumble." And I typed in WWE Royal Rumble, and it showed this picture of Triple H on it, so just put that in. And I posted a comment saying that's Triple H. And then there's Nerf Vulcan, and it says Nerf guns. That's all that's in this one. All it says is hi. I'm only showing off my docs, though, because privacy reasons. Oh, yeah. And I'm only showing the ones that are non-assignments, like that are actually, well, I mean, some of them are assignments, some of them are just for fun of it, but this one is my original writing, like my first docs writing. Alright, Nerf. Nerf is my favorite toy brand. First, we'll talk about good and bad guns, then move on to war tips and minigames. Guns like the Lawbringer, Triad, and Hammershot are very successful. Guns like Reflex, Longshot, and Sharpfire you can't pay me to use because Reflex is tiny, Longshot jams too much and barely works anyway, and Sharpfire only shoots 2 feet out. There is lots of, I don't know whether to put are or is in this. There is lots of hiding in a Nerf war. Corners, bushes, under playgrounds, you name it. But there's one bad way of hiding in a Nerf war: camping, where you sit in a doorway the whole match, waiting to shoot anyone that you see. And I mean the whole match. That's why I don't like going inside for Nerf wars, because stick to the outside because there's less spots and less corners and stuff on the outside. And my brother just camps like right in the front doorway, so I just avoid that. They're fun mini games like King in the Corners, where camping is intended, but only 2 people could play at a time, and no one can move. I'm gonna make a basic explanation on that video using my new tripod. I've attempted to make that video lots of times. And the Nerf games, where the weapons are scattered around the playing area and in the center. Need the weapons to survive and to tag others with the darts. Last man standing wins. The epic duels are also a very fun Midwestern Nerf game, where all you need is a Nerf pistol and know how to correctly duel. Shooting amounts in a Nerf war are massive. If you're shot, you're out of here, if it's a mini game or last man standing. Well, I mean, usually my mini games are elimination. If not, just walk to your spawn point and head out for revenge. There's so many darts flying near your face that just surviving gives you dodging practice. If you're new to Nerf, then read the 12 things you should never do in a Nerf war. Some of these are by some other YouTuber. Forgot his name. Oh yeah, C.A. Cox. I think that's how you spell it. Right. Never surrender, unless you have the original Secret Strike where you could swap the lever and then fires a micro dart out of the handle instead. Never bring melee weapons if you're slow. Never play dumb. Just never be an idiot about it. Never steal a kill. Well, I mean, like, claim a kill to be yours. If you, like, steal a kill while, like, 2 guys are shooting at each other and then you just run in and shoot them both, then that's the kind of kill steal I like. But if you, like, claim a kill and then you guys start arguing and crap, you have no idea what type of cameras and stuff are pointed directly at you. Never be a hero. Oh, I'm gone in wrong order. Never team on free-for-all, because someone could always backstab you. Never camp, because if you play in minor fours, camping is illegal, okay? In minor fours, you're not allowed to camp. Don't need little kittens playing tickle fight here. We're the best of the best in Nerf. Crap. Never be a hero. Why? That's a lot of reasons. Never, like, make it all dramatic. Never, like, save people. Never do anything of that sort. Never make huge battle plans. You can make simple plans, not just massive ones. The point where people would fall asleep just by hearing your own voice talk about that crap. Never play against me or Isaac in a war. My friend Isaac, well, preferably never play against Isaac, because I had a Centurion, not my Centurion, and a Recon, they're both his, that he let me borrow for the war. And he beat me with a dull Zombie Strike style Jolt. Never do anything my brother does in free-for-all. Never get shot. Never lose the war. Thank you for reading my Nerf guide. Check out my YouTube channel, IC Wolfie. Well, you're gonna have to, because you're watching it right now. I have Nerf, Minecraft, vlogs, and parties. Leave a comment, like, or subscribe. That was only 2 pages. Lucario's Adventure is 10. Oh yeah, and this is the empty one. It literally has nothing in it other than this little text right here. So this is the empty one. I don't know if anyone is actually going to read that one and put me in trouble or something. That would be just ridiculous. Where's my hello neighbor? Ah, here it is. Oh, I'll do Nathan's one. His little shout out to his channel, Nathan Walker. It's not the first channel that pops up though. You have to go really far down. The Neighbor's Secret, even though the story's called Hello Neighbor. This is based off of one of my favorite horror games of now. It's probably my second favorite or third favorite because I really like Amnesia, Late Night Drink, and Amnesia, Late Night Drink. It's the same thing. It's called Amnesia, Late Night Drink. It's a little sub game that I watched Mark play. And I really like Subnautica and Hello Neighbor. Alright, The Neighbor's Secret, based off of Hello Neighbor, one of my favorite horror games, and no, this is not a break into your weird neighbor simulator. It's an indie horror game. And if you like watching Easter eggs and stuff, I recommend you check out Bonus Tank. He does a lot of a lot of Easter eggs and theories on Hello Neighbor. AP, or not, there are such things as fourth wall breaks in this one, though. Fourth wall breaks. The Neighbor's Secret, based off of Hello Neighbor, one of my favorite horror games. No, this is not a break into your weird neighbor simulator. It's an indie horror game. AP, or anonymous protagonist, is very curious of what his neighbor is hiding in his mansion basement. AP grabs a chair from his backyard and spied through his neighbor's window, just watching TV and gibberish. Finally, AP broke the window, and the fast-paced chase music played. Dun 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 do 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 do. No time for singing. We have a writing to do. There's the first fourth wall break. AP ran up. Well, actually, that's the second one because AP, or anonymous protagonist, that's the first. AP ran a loop around the house, jumped through the window, dodges a couple of perfectly thrown bear traps, and runs upstairs. A shark pit! AP almost says out loud. Makes the hardest decision of his life. Face the shark or the neighbor. AP sees a desk floating on the water and jumps to it a split second before the neighbor got him. Now, he saw a door and jumped to it. Now, this is Alpha 1, before it actually showed your hand and you could actually go in the basement. The only thing the same in it is the neighbor and how much he hates you. Mad skills, bro, AP thought to himself. AP looked in a room, a toy rifle range, but no rifle. AP went to another room, a classroom with number magnets and problems on the board. He solved the problems and got that toy rifle he always wanted since 5 minutes ago. Yay. After celebrating his new present, AP went to the rifle range and after spending a couple seconds getting 3 points, he got the keys to another room, and getting past the gate separating the gun from the range, AP decided to go through the gate first. Nothing much, just a loop with some mannequins. No, I hate mannequins. They're too spoopy for me. Now that AP just suffered nightmare fuel, he checked the other rooms, only one left. In it, just a couch with Chinese food on it, and the hole that falls down right outside the back door. Crap, it's view only. AP decided that he would use it to get out undetected. After a 6-foot fall, AP snuck over the fence, across the street, and into his home. A door that leads into a 2-meter corridor with one door on his right, his bedroom with a bed and nightstand and a window. AP had seen enough for one day and went to sleep. Sleeping. Wake! AP somehow got a ladder and an alarm clock and set off to the back door all slow motion like dun 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 no. Hey, I just told you about singing. AP set the alarm clock to 2 minutes and put it at the corner of the oh, that's the third fourth wall break. Over here.
Okay, it's time for lunch. I haven't finished your video.
Inside of the fence. In the corner of the fence, inside of the fence, but outside of the house, a way to get the neighbor stuck. A glitch! Ding ding! The plan worked, getting the neighbor stuck. That's the fourth wall break. Glitch in the game. Well, I mean, in the original. In the first edition. Most of this is in the second one, though. In the first one, all it was a cabinet. Second one, you couldn't see it. Now AP was free to roam the house, but first he needed to set up the ladder for the hole, because there was no way he was going to face that shark again. AP looked everywhere upstairs and only found a hammer and a dark light. He decided to shine the light on the wall for a test and saw a code. The code for the basement door. The place he was trying to get to. He climbed down the ladder. He had everything he needed. A hammer to pry off the planks nailed to the door, memory of the code for the keypad, and the key for the padlock. But neighbor has somehow gotten out of his predicament. But AP didn't notice till he opens the door, and bam, just like that. As he opened the door to get inside the house, the neighbor was though. No! Woo! Yelled the player. That's the fourth wall break. Spent 2 freaking hours trying to beat this. After all, this is a video game playthrough. But there is another AP, anonymous player. From now on, whenever I say AP, it means anonymous player. Got that? Okay, good. AP shouted on and on until he noticed he still had the key and the hammer in his inventory. Yes! Now it's basement time, AP yelled. After pulling the same alarm trick, wasted no time prying off the boards, typing in the number code. Once the padlock was off, he opened the door only to reveal the light! Then the neighbor shutting the door and lunging at you. Then the protagonist laying in a hole. The neighbor standing above, throwing the lid onto the casket that he was in. And I'm talking the casket the protagonist was in, not that the neighbor was in. Wasted. He played a pre-alpha game. What? This is ridiculous. To spend this much time trying to beat this. This is the ending I'm gonna get. I'm going to do everything I missed. Yeah, this sounds like a good idea. Ooh, a jackhammer. After going upstairs again, AP found a hidden jackhammer in the Chinese food room. Later, he found a brick wall and used the jackhammer to break it down and found, drumroll please, a door. He opened that door to reveal the outside. AP opened a door that if walked through an 8-meter drop or with mad parkour skills land on the floating train track. Surrounds the outside of the house. Well, it's been a Hello Neighbor playthrough in another Icy Cold video. That was my planned outro, but never used it. Like, comment, subscribe, share, fan mail. It's my old outro. Had to pause it again. Well, this has been a Hello Neighbor playthrough, another Icy Cold video. Like, comment, subscribe, share, fan mail, all the above. See you guys in the next video, and Icy Wolfie, my YouTube channel. You're watching it right now. And it's 2-hour long special live stream / video and uploaded his success to YouTube. Finally, what a day, as he said as he drifted to sleep in his office chair. But there was knocking on his door, and the security cameras mysteriously shut off, and the camera's last sight was the neighbor. Next day, now here's a funny part. Icy found the neighbor from the game's house across the street, and when Icy knocked on the door, the chase music played. And the neighbor threw some bear traps and tomatoes until chase music stopped, and Icy stepped back into his house. And Freddy Fazbear jump scared him. Then he woke up from his dream. Go down, in the neighbor's cage. Oh no, the bad end. Alright, so these have been my Google Docs. I'm thinking of time-stamping each story down below, so if you're just a Hello Neighbor fan, don't like Pokemon or anything, or Nerf, then I'll timestamp that. If you only care about the Nerf or the Pokemon, those will be timestamped. But until then, I will see you guys in the next video. What, I'm just imitating the Rainbow Frog. Just for a bit. Just for a bit.
Table 11.
Table?
I heard someone say table.
Alright, so these are the docs. I'll see you guys later.